Hi, Imori. Hi, Amuda. Hi, Gaura. Hi, Jonas. Did I pronounce your name correctly? All right. Okay. I think so lah. All right. Yeah. So I believe that you guys enter for this class, for this webinar that is for your chemistry IGCSE lah. All right. Chemistry Cambridge IGCSE, and I believe that uh all of you are excellent student actually. Okay. It just some of the that when we want to getting a success, getting a very great grade or not a very great grade, we can get a great grade when we do some more practices. I mean, like practices make perfect, perfect practices makes perfect. Do you guys agree with me? Okay. Is there any feedback from you guys? Do you guys agree that perfect practices makes perfect? Yes, thank you, Jonas. All right. Okay, so I'll share my screen right now before I proceed with the session. I would like to introduce myself to you guys. Okay. All right. Okay, if you guys can see my screen, please let me know. Okay. All right. Can you guys see it? Okay. So yeah. All right. Okay. Thank you, Jonas, and everyone else inside of this class. All right. So I believe that you guys not really know me, right? Don't you guys don't really know me? Am I right? So I am Muhammad Rifki Firas, or you can call me Sir Rifki Firas. Okay, Sir Rifki. That is my nickname. And also this webinar or this past paper review is focusing on the atomic structure lah. Okay, atomic structure. All right. But before that, I would like to introduce a little bit about myself. I am a biology teacher, and also I'm from Sultan Idris Education University, located in Tanjung Malik, Perak. There is the number one education center. All right, number one, the first education center, and I believe that all of you guys have you guys ever heard about my university, by the way? Who else have ever heard about Sultan Idris Education University, or we call it as University Pendidikan Sultan Idris? Anyone? No? Have you ever been in Malaysia? Anyone? All right. Oopsie, yes. Yes, Jonas Tang Jing Hao. Yes, UPSI. Oopsie. Okay. Have you been there? Oh, you know about it? All right. Okay, that's good. That's good. We do have bowling. If I'm not mistaken, we do have bowling session. Bowling, place there. Our chancellor just make the new bowling place there for all of us to play at the place lah. All right, near to the swimming pool, if I'm not mistaken lah. All right, and if you guys have the opportunity to come there, please come. You can enjoy yourself. All right. Okay. So basically, I would like to teach you guys about the past paper review lah. Okay. We do have two set of questions. We do have two set of questions that are already, you know, like a briefing to you. Will be briefing to you guys so that you guys can have some sort of idea on how to answer the question, how to tackle the questions. All right. So, okay, we go to the next slide. All right. Okay, so what will be the focus in this webinar? Okay, the first one, we will review the key past paper questions. Okay, the key past for the paper questions that will be covering the atomic structure, as seen in the IGCSE Cambridge Chemistry exams lah. So you guys have ever took any of the chemistry exams before, or this is your first time to sit for the exam? Anyone? This is your first time? First time. All right, first time. Owen Edward said that first time. Jonas said first time. How about others? How about Snihal? How about Amuda? How about Emory? First time. Gaura, how about you? All right. Okay. Since you guys are first time, okay, I think all of you guys are first time lah. First time students to get into the exam hall. All right. So it will be like a little bit, um, the curiosity level is very high right now. Am I right? All right, okay, don't worry about that. So in this webinar, we will emphasize on commonly tested concepts and also the tricky areas that you need to, focus on. Okay, all right. Okay, okay, let me try to share screen. Sorry, let me try to move to the page. This one. Okay, so what you will learn in this webinar is the first one about atomic models and theories. Okay, we will cover up what is Bohr's models and also subatomic particles and their arrangements. Okay, of course, you need to know what kind of particles that involve in certain of the structured equations. And then, for examples like solid, liquid, and gases, how do you know that solid is packed with each other? How do you guys differentiate between solid, liquid, and gases? All right, and also the key differences between atomic models over time. Okay, so we will touch on that, and also the second one we will touch on atomic numbers and mass numbers. How do you guys want to interpret and use these in your chemical equations? Because the major problems in our student is they don't really know. They know the molecular formula, but they don't really know how to make up an equations. Um, I think most of them lah. Okay, most of them. It might be the problem in the state of matter. You know how to make an equation, a complete equation, okay, complete chemical equations, but you don't know how to put what kind of state is that, okay, what kind of state of matter for the element is that. Okay, and the second one is the practical part, which is practical applications in determining isotopes and also calculating the relative atomic mass, okay, RAM. All right. And this one will be covered up in the atomic numbers and mass numbers. Uh, those topic lah. This is the subtopics that we'll be covering on after this. Okay. Throughout the past papers. All right. And the third one is about electron configuration. Oh, but before that, before I forgot, you guys can jot down or you guys can have your a piece of paper, only your, to scribble on something, okay, to do some sort of like a little bit calculations, all right? We can do it together because we will go through the isotope topics, okay? So for electronic configuration, I will guide you step by step the method for writing the configurations. This is very vital for you guys to know on how to do step by step, okay? If you miss some of the step, you might lose mark. So that will be very kind of dangerous lah. Okay. We don't want to lose any marks actually, because it might be the marks that you should get is a bonus mark for you. So we don't want to do any kind of silly mistake, any kind of, you know, mistake that shouldn't be there lah. All right. Okay. So the second one is predicting chemical reactivity based on the electron structure. Okay, based on the electron structure, you have to predict what kind of the chemical reactivity involved in that kind of the in that kind of the chemical questions. Okay, in that kind of the questions lah, chemistry questions. Okay, the fourth one is about isotopes. How can you distinguish isotopes and also their applications? Okay, have you guys ever heard about isotopes? Anyone want to tell me what is isotopes? Maybe we can have someone here. Okay, maybe Jonas, you want to try? What is isotopes? All right. Anyone? Maybe we can have any volunteer so that we can have two ways communication. You are free to ask, okay? You are feel free to ask, okay? Or feel free to interrupt my session lah. If you guys have any kind of questions, you can directly ask, okay? If you don't really understand certain matters in that kind of topic, or you don't really understand what is the question is all about, you can try to ask me, okay? The same element have different number of neutron. Is that true, Owen? Is that true, Owen? Is that true, is that true, guys? What do you think? If you guys feel that Jonah's answer is the correct one, please react to Jonah's answer. You can react to Jonah's answer. Okay, all right, okay. Jonas, yeah, how about Owen? And how about others? All right. Okay. I believe that you guys have already known about that lah. Okay. Okay. That is correct. Some elements have different number of neutrons, but you don't really confuse yourself with number of protons, number of neutrons, and number of electrons. Okay. So we should know in order lah what is number of proton, what is number of neutron, and what is number of electron. Okay. All right. So isotopes, you need to know how to distinguish isotopes and their applications. And also we learn about the isotopic abundance calculations. It will involve a little bit of calculations, not so details about it lah. Okay, so don't worry about that. All right. Wow. Okay. So the past paper practice sessions, we do have two set of questions, but we'll go through the question paper one set one first. Okay, I'll give you the sample questions on atomic structure. So this is the real exam scenarios, and I will get you for the answering techniques lah. Okay. All right. Okay, this one. Okay, so we will do some sort of interactive question and answer session, Q&A session. So this is the live discussion of question from the past papers lah. And we will do on how to maximize, we will get to know on how to maximize marks in the atomic structure questions. Okay, we will focusing for today's webinar about atomic structure. Okay. All right. So are you guys ready? If you guys are ready, please give thumbs up or please give some any kind of comments. Okay. All right. Okay, so practice makes perfect, of course. Okay. So we'll go through question paper one, set one first. Okay. Wait, yeah. All right. All right. Okay. Okay, wait, let me try to check back with the slides if the questions are there. But before that, please prepare yourself with your pencil case, your piece of paper, or a draft of paper, okay, so that you can answer the questions correctly lah. Okay. Don't worry about that. Don't feel like it's kind of pressure. It just for like um we just practice the question. Okay, we just practice the question. Don't worry about your answer will be false or your answer will be uh, wrong or not lah. Okay, don't worry about that. All right. Okay. All right. Okay, give me a minute. I'll go through it. Okay, I think this one. Okay, all right. Oh, no, no, no. Um, okay. All right, let's go through the questions. Right, okay, this one. Okay, now we go through the first question. All right, can someone read for me? Read it out for me. The first question. Who want to volunteer? Who want to volunteer to read the first question so that our friends can hear what kind of question is that? Anyone want to try? Actually, I want to see you guys, or I want to hear you guys, your voice actually, so that I will see whether which one of my students is very passionate in chemistry and very be active. You have to be proactive lah. Okay. All right. Anyone want to try? Don't worry about it. Just read the question. I will not pinpoint you guys to give the answer or what's or not. Don't worry about that. How about Imori? Imori or anyone? Oh, all of you feel so scared, huh? You lah, you answer. You try to read first lah. Okay. Don't worry about that. Okay, you guys can just try. Just read the question. I want to see your confidence. That's how it can, like, physiologically, I don't know, what we call that, indirectly, I can say that if you are, being confident, that's mean you are confident with your answer too. All right, anyone? We don't have any volunteers here? No? Anyone? In the chat box, maybe? Okay. Okay, no. All right, okay, that's okay lah. Okay, I'll read for you guys. So the diagram shows, okay, if you can see here, all right. Okay, this one. All right. Okay, this one. I think this one now. Okay, the diagram shows the electronic configuration of 6 different atoms. Okay, the diagram shows electronic configurations of 6 different atoms. So we do have 6 different atoms here. Okay, we do have A, B, C, D, and E. All right. So can you see it? The first one, okay, this is the first one. This is the second one. This is the third one, fourth one, fifth one, and sixth one. All right. So you may use the periodic table on page 2 to help you answer this question. Okay, I don't have periodic table I provide for you guys, but if you guys have your own periodic table, so or you guys can just browse it on internet, that is possible to do so lah. All right. Please make sure if you want to learn chemistry, your periodic table must be here, like your phone or like your aircon remote control or your water bottle. Okay, anything. Okay, I mean like your periodic table must be there. Okay, that is what we call as chemistry student, not a biology student. Okay, so you may use the periodic table on page 2 to help you answer this question. So answer each part by writing one of the letters A, B, C, D, E, or F in the box provided. Okay, it's already clearly state that. Okay, see, this is the keywords that you need to highlight. Okay, answer each part. Okay, you need to answer all of the questions. Okay, don't leave it blank. Even you don't really know what kind of answer is that. It might be wrong, it might be right. It will not minus any marks. Okay, because you are not, you are in your IGCSE level. If you are in your upper level, maybe if you write the answer that you don't know, it will be a minus mark for you. Okay, don't be surprised about that because I am dealing with that right now in the Institute of Medical Research. Is it like that? Because we are having the exam and soon, very soon, I mean like next week, and if I, like answer it wrong, if I don't know about the questions, I don't know how to answer this question, I answered it wrongly, and I will give a minus mark. But not for you guys. Don't worry. If you got it wrong, it will be just wrong now. Not like deductible marks or anything like it. Just you will get it wrong or 0 marks. Okay, not a minus mark. For example, like you have 10 points and you answer like two wrong, so you get 8 points, right? Okay, for higher level, if you answer two wrongs, you get 8 correct. 8 minus 2, that means 6. So it will be like, no, it doesn't make sense, but it is practicable here. Okay, so you may use each letter once, more than once, or not at all. Okay, it is the tricky part here. What is the tricky part? You see, so this is the tricky part. Okay, it is said that you need to write one of the letters A, B, C, D, E, or F. So it shouldn't be Z, is, or W, or X, or Y, or Z. No, eh? Okay, so you may use each letter lah, each letter once. Okay, or it may be more than once, or not at all. So this is a quite tricky part lah. We thought that, okay, A, B, C, D, E, F. So we do have A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, am I right? So we do have A for 1, okay, maybe B for 5, Roman 5, maybe F for 3, right? So, but in this case, you may use it or you may not use it. That's the tricky part. So give the letter that represents an atom here. Okay, letter is present an atom lah. Okay, one atom, 2 atom, 3 atom, 6 atom, 8 atom. Okay, so which part of the answer? Let's try to try to go through the questions and try to answer together. Okay, so which part of the atoms, which part of the letters that considered as a noble gas? Who want to answer first? Anyone? Maybe we can have, I don't want to say first lah. Who want to volunteer? When it comes to volunteer things, students don't really like to volunteer themselves. I don't know why you guys don't really, like volunteering yourself. It is okay if you make a mistake, because I'm also, even though I'm also at my level, okay, my postgraduate level, I'm also doing a lot of mistake. I'm also doing a lot of mistake. It's okay to do mistake, okay? Because then you can learn a lot more from mistake. If you are getting all of them all right, you will not learn anything actually. Am I right? Okay, so I ask you again, which one of you guys want to answer for the first question only? Which of the atom is a noble gas? Okay, okay, we do have answer from Snehal. Am I pronounce your name correctly? I'm sorry if I don't really
Yeah,
pronounce your name correctly.
correct.
Okay, Snehal. All right. So your answer is E, am I right?
Yeah,
Okay, so your answer is E. Okay, so let's see if the answer is correct or not. All right, okay. So she said that the answer for noble gas is E. Okay, so the answer is correct or not? Imori, correct or not? Or we can have others to reply in the chat box, or you can react to the Snehal answer. Yes, yes, Gaura, very good. Okay, give a clap of hand. I'll give you a round of applause. Okay, correct, correct. Okay, correct. Very good, very good. You guys are very clever, lah. Yes, the answer is E. Okay, so what is E? What is E actually? How do you know that E is noble gas? Please give me the elements of E. What is the name of it? Name of the elements? Anyone? Noble gas, noble gas. What is noble gas? It has electronic config. Okay, who want to tell me about the electronic configuration of E? Okay. Yes, 2A. Okay. Or you can do it like this one lah. 2 dot A. Okay, 2A. All right. So how do you know that this atom is a noble gas based on the electronic configuration?
Noble gases are inert, so if the last shell is full, meaning like all 8 electrons are there, so that means it's inert, so it doesn't react.
Octet formation in the outermost shell. Okay, that's very good information from you guys. But I want to show you guys something to, get to know the idea on how to tackle the questions. Okay, based on the predict table. Okay, we will see the predict table. Okay, wait. I will try to show you guys here. Okay, this is my predict table of elements. Okay, all right. Okay, wait. Okay, so actually we can know what kind of element is that. Okay, well, my laptop is lagging right now. I don't know why. Okay, I'll try to refresh the page a bit. Okay. Okay. This one. Can I copy and paste this one? All right. Okay. All right. All right. I think this one lah. This one predictable. All right. All right. Okay, I will share with you guys in the chat box. Okay. All right. Okay, this one. Okay, please open the periodic table. Sorry. I sent to Jonas pula. Everyone in the meeting. Okay. Okay, please see the table. You see, we don't have electronic configuration of 2 and 8. How many electrons are there? How many electrons are there? How many electrons are there? How do you guys want to know how many electrons are there from the first shell and the outermost shell? Because it is said that noble gas, right? Okay, how do you want to tackle that is noble gas? Because um, when you say that it is a noble gas or not noble gas, you have to know what kind of the element it is. You have to know, what kind of which of the group is considered as a noble. Okay. We don't have halogen group. We do have alkaline group, alkaline, earth metal group. Okay, we do have transition elements. Okay, so based on the periodic table, uh, what is the name of the E atoms? Anyone? It have how many electrons? Okay, Snehal, you want to answer? You want to answer? How many electrons are there in atoms E? No.
So what's the question?
Okay, so how many electrons are there in atom E?
10.
10. Okay, 10 electrons, am I right? And it have 8 valence electron, am I right? So in according to the periodic table, so which element atom E referring to? Which element is atom E referring to? Which element? Yes, very good, Neon. So the answer is neon. Very good, neon. Very good, Jonas. The answer is neon. Okay, 2 and 8. Okay, neon. Okay, it have how much electrons? 10 electrons. Okay. All right. So that is considered as noble gas lah, neon. Okay, noble gas. What is the other's name of group 18? What is other's name of noble? Do you guys know about it? No, no, no. I mean, like, what is other name instead of noble gas? We always said this lah. When we said about noble gases, when we said about the group, we know that is group A. Okay. Yes. Gaura, very good, very good. Okay. Inert gases. Okay. Why we said that group A, sorry, group A pula. Why we said that group 18, okay, noble gas is relatively inert. Why we said like that? Because if you can see, all of that is non-metals, right? All of that is non-metals. So it is considered as the monoatomic gases lah. So basically, when I said about noble gases, inert gases, yes, yes, Jonas, yes. So you can see that noble gases are relatively inert and non-reactive due to their full outer shell of electrons. Yes, so no reaction will occur there lah. Okay, so they don't need to gain or lose electron. Okay, that's very good, very good. All right. Okay, so now we go through next question. Okay, we go through next question. All right. Okay. Okay, all right. Okay, this one I'll put here lah. Okay, so which one of the answer will be which one of the atoms will likely say that contains 3 protons? Which one?
B.
B. Okay, how about 3? How about phosphorus? Represents an atom, phosphorus.
It's F.
F?
Yes.
Okay, can someone write it down in the chat box? Okay, very good. Okay, the answer is correct. How about this one? Okay, how about the letter that represents an atom of an element in group 4 of the periodic table? Which one is the answer? You got 3 marks so far. Are you sure? D?
It's C.
Yes, exactly. Who is answering that question? Who is answering that answer? M Koshin. How do I pronounce your name? Okay,
This
Saki Laura.
question.
Mr. Caution. Can I go?
Yeah, just question.
Okay, Caution. Very good. Okay, give a round of applause to Caution. Okay, very good. Clever, clever. And also Gaura. It's okay. It's okay. Typo. Yes. How about number 5? Letter that represents an atom of an element in period 3 of the periodic table. Okay, what's the answer? F. Yes, very good. How about with the full outer shells of electron? Yes, exactly. So you guys got 6 marks. It is easy to got 6 marks, right? And it is easy also to make a silly mistake. Am I right? Okay. So now we go through, please make sure you don't fall to the tricks, okay? So now we go to the next question. All right. Okay. Okay, so atoms of A and D combine to form a compound containing covalent bonds. Okay, containing covalent bonds. So you need to complete the sentences to describe a covalent bond. Okay, so what is the keyword here? What is the keyword here? Atoms of A And D, it said that combine to form a compound containing covalent bonds. Containing covalent bonds. So this is covalent bonds lah. All right. So you need to complete the sentence to describe a covalent bond. So what is the sentence is all about? The sentence said that a covalent bond is the electrostatic attraction between a pair of what and the what of two atoms. Which one? Which one will be the answer? Who want to answer this? A covalent bond is the electrostatic attraction between a pair of what? A pair of covalent bond. When we talk about covalent bonds, non-metals, no. Anyone want to try? Anyone want to try? A covalent bond is the electrostatic attraction between a pair of what? Positively charged ion? No. It is no too. How about others answer? Yes, electrons. Okay, Snehal, very good, clever. Okay, clever. All right, yes, the answer is electrons. A covalent bond is the electrostatic attraction between a pair of electrons. And another one, it can be bonding or shared electrons lah. Okay, so I will accept the answer if you say that bonding or shared electrons. It can be either lah, either one. Okay. So and the what of two atoms? What of the two atoms? What is the second answer? Okay, anyone want to try? Tick tock, tick tock. We don't have much time. Okay, you need to hurry up a bit. We don't have lot more questions to go. You just answer it. Okay. Okay, anyone want to volunteer? What is the answer? Between a pair of electrons, a covalent bond is the electrostatic attraction between a pair of electrons and the two atoms. The keyword here is atoms. Atoms. No, the keyword here is atoms. The keyword here is atoms. This is the keyword. The keyword. Where is the keyword? Electrostatic attraction. Okay. All right. This is the keyword. No, not non-metal, Jonas. No. All right. Between a pair of what? Atom is the keyword here. I know some of you might get the answer correctly. Okay. In 3, 2, 1. Okay. The answer is nuclei. Okay. Nuclei of two atoms. Okay. So I will read the full answer. You guys can jot it down. A covalent bond is the electrostatic attraction between a pair of electrons, or you can say that bonding or shared electrons, and the nuclei of atoms. And the nuclei of two atoms. Okay. I will accept if you say that protons and the protons of two atoms is also the correct one, or you can say that nucleus. Okay. All right. So that will be 1 mark lah. Since what is nuclei? Okay. What is the difference between nuclei and nucleus? What is the difference between both are the same thing, but they have different meaning. Yes, exactly. Plural and singular. So which one is the plural one and which one is the singular one? Nuclei is plural. How about nucleus? Yes. How about nucleus? Wait. Nuclei. Okay. How about nucleus? Nucleus is no. It's not about biology, cell, organelle. Okay, no. It is about singular or plural. When I said that nuclei, okay, you need to understand about what is the term that is we are telling about. Okay, it is about a singular words or a plural word. So nuclei are basically, it is a singular form or a plural form. Which one? Nuclei is plural. Okay, nuclei is plural. Yes, Jonas. Yes, Nihal. That is true. Nuclei is a plural form. Yes, exactly. Okay, so the plural form of the word nucleus is nuclei. Nucleus is one. Nuclei is many of it. All right. So that's why the answer is nuclei lah. Nuclei of two atoms. Okay, not nucleus of two atoms. Okay, nuclei because it has more than one atoms. All right. Okay, is that okay? Okay, can accept? Okay, can be acceptable. Okay. All right. So next question. Next question. All right. Next question. Okay, so just with reference, okay, to electronic configurations, with reference to electronic configurations, the most likely, okay, the most likely formula of the compound, okay, formed between atoms of A and D. All right, between atoms A and D. You can use the letter or you can use the periodic table of the elements to write the answer. Okay, if you guys already know what kind of elements, what kinds of elements A and D, you can just put it. Okay, but the question said that you can use between atoms of A and D because the question itself don't really give you what kind of element is that. All right, so you can just use the letter lah. Okay. With reference to electronic configurations, the most likely formula of the compound form between atoms A and D is what? How many electrons is A and how many electrons is D? Okay, we go back to the slide. Right? We go back to the slide. Okay, atoms A F have only one electrons. Am I right? Only one electrons. Okay, atoms A have only one electrons. Okay, this one, it have only one electron. Oh, sorry. It only have one electron. Okay, how about atom D? How about atom D? It have how many electrons? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so it have 8 electrons. Okay, fully how many electrons there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, not fully. It have 8 electrons overall, but it have 2. Yeah, you can go to toilet. Caution, don't worry about that. Okay, thank you very much. Very polite, very polite. Okay, I love students like this. They like don't give me hanging there. They try to like negotiate with the teachers. Teacher, may I go to toilet? That is a very good manner. Okay. All right. Snehal already give the answer. Yes. Okay. Yes, exactly. Okay, exactly. All right. So that is true. That is true also. H2O. Okay, H2O. Or you can say that A2D. Okay, the other answer of it is A2D. Okay. A2D, H2O or A2D, both can be acceptable lah. Okay, based on the charges. All right. Okay. So we will go through to next question. All right. Okay, you get full marks for that one. Okay, we'll go through next question. Okay. All right, I will skip this one. I want to do this one, because I'm afraid that we don't have much time to go. If you guys want to know more about the question, okay, about the like more practical questions, you guys can actually join my classes to get to know more, because I will cover on all of this, but I will focusing on the questions that most of the student might do wrong, okay, or most of the students might do a silly mistake. For example, like this one, this question. I love this question. Okay, so magnesium chloride is an ionic compound. Okay, see, okay, wait, I'll give you to read through the question first. I'll give you 1 minute to read the question first. Okay, I'll give you 1 minute to read the question first. Okay, please read the question first. Okay, 1 minute, 30 minutes left, 30 seconds left. All right. Okay, then. All right. So magnesium chloride is an ionic compound. MgCl2 is an ionic compound, not a covalent compound. Okay, ionic compound. All right. So this ionic compound, if you guys can see here, okay, the diagram actually shows the electronic configurations of atoms of magnesium and also chlorine. Okay, we do have magnesium and also chlorine. So the question asks you to describe, describe, not state, okay? Describe how magnesium atoms and chlorine atoms, okay, will form magnesium ions and also chloride ions, okay? Magnesium ions and also chloride ion. So how? How we want to do this kind of question? We have 3 marks. 3 marks is so many marks. Is so many marks. So how do you want to point out the answer? Okay, June, let's discuss together. How we want to describe this question? What do we want to explain first? Let's do it together. How do you want to explain it first? The first question. Question B. This is question B. All right. Okay, you can try to jot down the answer first. Okay. Okay. Jonas already give the answer. Wait. Okay, this is question number 2, right? Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Magnesium loses 1 electron and chlorine gains 1 electron. Okay. Magnesium will be positive charge and chlorine will be negative charge. How about others? Do you already have your answer? Oh, sorry. Which one, eh? This one, right? Okay. All right. So how? Anyone want to clarify? Do you guys agree with our friend's answer, Jonas' answer? If you guys agree, please react thumbs up. Okay. I didn't send to everyone. Oh, okay. You didn't send to everyone. Okay. This is a direct message. Okay. I actually received Jonah's answer directly to me. I just noticed about that. Okay. So basically, how do you want to explain about this kind of questions lah? Because we do know that some sort of question, it might be tricky, it might be not. Okay, so let's see the answer together. But before that, okay, before that, okay, let's take a look some of the what we call that some of the, how many marks is there? How many marks? 3 marks, right? Okay, 3 marks, right? Okay, first one, what you need to do. Okay, yes, transfer of electron, or we can say that what we call that, we can say that you can say that there is a movement or direction, any kind of direction or any kind of movement, it can be there, it can be there. Okay, so Jonah's answer, I'll read to you guys. What is Jonah's answer? Jonas said that Jonas tell Jing Hao. Okay, Jing Hao. Okay, Jing Hao said that the transfer of electrons, that is correct. Okay, that is the first mark. And then he said that magnesium will loses 1 electron. Okay, that is correct or not correct? Magnesium atom will lose 1 electron. Are you sure? Are you sure it will loses 1 electron? 2 electron. Okay, 2 electrons. Yes. Okay, it will loses 2 electrons. Okay, if you say that 1 electron, or maybe you can you know, like it is wrong. The answer is quite wrong actually. When you say that magnesium loses 1 electron, it might you know, lose some marks lah. Okay, all right, overlook, that's okay lah, that's okay. All right, so yes, the first answer is electrons. Okay, I'll write the answer here lah. Okay, the first point, this is the first point. Okay, where, okay, first point, okay. First point is, you can tell like this one lah, about electron transfer. Okay, electron transfer. This is the key point. I'll give you the key point, keywords of the answer. Okay, electron transfer and correct direction lah. Correct direction happen. Okay, correct direction. Okay. Not direct message. Everyone in the meeting. Okay. Correct direction. All right. Okay. And the second one, I'll write the answer first. Write the answer first. All right. Okay. Electron transfer and correct direction. Okay. So it will lose 2 electron because another electron will lose, then transfer in another chlorine. Yes, yes. Okay, that's true. That's true. Because each of the chlorine atoms, it will gains electrons. All right. It will gain electrons. This is not a mic. Okay, sorry. I thought that this is a mic. This is a lamp actually beside my laptop. Okay, sorry. Okay, so yes, exactly. Caution. Okay, so magnesium atoms we lose magnesium atom. This is the term that you need to use, atoms. Okay, don't just simply write like magnesium we lose 2 electrons. Magnesium is what? Magnesium is atoms. Okay, please don't forget to write it down lah. Don't forget to jot it down. Okay, magnesium atom we loses 2 electrons. Okay, 2 electrons. Okay, we lose 2 electrons. All right. Okay. And another one, number 3. All right. Each of the each of the each of the chlorine atoms, each chlorine atoms, okay, chlorine atom, all right, okay, gains an electron. Okay, if your answer have this, all of these three keywords, you will get 3 marks. Okay, please check your chat box. Okay, so I can accept the answer that have any kind of this point lah. Okay, you need to have this kind of 3 points. Okay, so all right. Okay, if you guys give any kind of answer of sharing electrons or any kind of answer to, you know, uh, places of electrons in each time, or you can say that you said that atoms in place of electron in each time, it will penalize your mark lah. Okay, so I will accept the answer if you said that 2 chlorine atoms will gain 2 electrons. Okay, so that will be acceptable lah, like what our friend said. Our friend said, question said, sir, it will lose 2 electrons because another electron will lose. Then transfer it to another chlorine. Yes. First one, electron will transfer and give the correct direction. How does it transfer? Okay. And also the second one, the one that question said. Second one is about, you can say that magnesium atoms will lose 2 electrons. Magnesium atoms will lose 2 electrons. Where is the electron that lose? Okay, this one. That is sound like suspicious. Where is that? Where is that? Okay, this one. Okay, 1, 2. Okay. So each of the chlorine atom will gain 2 electrons. Which one? This one. Okay. This one, it will come like this one lah. Go to here. Okay. And another one will go to where? Another one will go to where? Each chlorine atom gains an electron. So another one will go to where? Magnesium atom will lose 2 electrons. So another one will go to another chlorine. That means you need another shell. Am I right? Because it's already octet here. Already have a full valence shell. Yes, bukan another, not another chlorine. You can add on another what ring of shell there lah. Okay. All right. Okay. Is it a must to write atom? Yes, it is. For me, if you want not to, overlook the terms, or you want to say what kind of magnesium, it can be because magnesium is an atom. So if the examiners want to know if you are the student who are excellent and also very understandable of the chemistry equations and also chemistry knowledge, you will put that one. Okay, magnesium atoms. No, sir. You need 2 elements for these reactions. 2 elements. Pardon? 2 elements for this reaction. 2 chlorine atom. Sorry? Okay, caution. Maybe you can explain to your friends. Okay, I don't understand. What do you mean? You need the 2 elements for this reaction, 2 chlorines and magnesium. You are referring to what actually? The ring of the shell? Oh, okay. You are referring to, okay. It is actually like this one, this one. If you guys go to the hybridization technique, we do have this kind of formula lah, but you guys don't really learn it previously. Yes, exactly. It can be like that. We need 2 elements for this kind of reaction, which means I don't understand what you are telling about. But the one that I'm gonna say is we do have another kind of techniques in which we want to write an electronic configuration using the argon in front of it. For example, like uh, if I'm not mistaken, what is the elements? There is some of the elements, a lot more elements that you can put argon in the first step. Before you go through the onwards electronic configuration. But in this method, it will be like this one. It will consider, or it will need two kind of method, which is, if you try to draw it, okay, you can draw it like this one lah. Okay, for example, okay, draw a diagram to represent the electronic configuration of each of the ion in magnesium chloride, and you need to show the charge on each ion. Okay, it will be like this one. Okay, wait, let me show you. Okay, all right. So for example, we do have magnesium atoms. Okay, magnesium 1 and 2. Am I right? Okay, we do have magnesium. Okay, magnesium. All right. Okay, this is magnesium. You can put it down as Mg lah. Okay, Mg. Mg. And also, we do have 1, 2, how many electrons? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many charges is that? How many charges for these electronic configurations? How many charges for magnesium? 2, 2 plus, okay? And another one is chlorine ion, right? Okay, chlorine ion, how many electrons are there? How many electrons are there? Previously, it will have 2, 3, 4, 2, 8, okay, 287. Am I right? Previously, it have 287. So after it's gaining an electron, how much does it have quotient? How much? How much? How much does it have for the electronic configurations for chlorine? After the magnesium atom give one of the electron atom to the chlorine side. How much?
It'll be a full shell. It'll be just 287. That's it.
Yes, it will be a full shell. Okay, so how do you want to draw it? How many shells are included? 3 shells, right? Okay, so this is chlorine atoms. Okay, it have how much? 1. Okay, you can cross or you can do cross and dot lah. Okay, to differentiate between the gaining of electron, the receiving of the electrons, and the donors of the electron donors, and also electron receiving lah. We do have two kind of way lah. You can put a cross or you can put a dot. Okay, so we do have 1. Okay, this is how you put a cross and dot electronic configuration. Okay, in terms of the diagrams. Okay, okay, this is chlorine atom. Okay, how much? 8 lah, 8 electrons. Sorry, 8 electron. All right, 8 electron, 8 electron. Okay, all right, so we do have 1. Oh my God. All right, 1, 1. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this is 6. All right. Okay. Eh. Ah. Okay, and another one is you already transfer one electron from magnesium to chlorine, right? Okay, it will be here. Okay, how much is the charges of the electron for chlorine? Chlorine is negative. Yes, Ahmad Sharif, -1. Okay, -1. All right, very good. Okay, so how much marks do you get for this kind of diagram? If you wrote it down correctly, you got the charges correct, 1 mark, 1 mark, and also the diagram is correct, 1 mark. How much in total? 3 marks. Okay. So we already finished this kind of questions. Do you guys have any questions so far? Have you guys have any questions? No? Yes? Okay, no, sir. All right. Okay. What's the difference between dot and cross? Okay, actually, it just want to differentiate between who is receiving the electron and who is donating the electrons. Okay, we want to differentiate between what kind of impurities that get into, for example, like our cell. Okay, if you want to differentiate what kind of impurities that is going inside our cell, we will see the difference between it. For example, like you go to school and you play football in the evening, you can see the differences between before and after. Before you got a more whiter skin, and after you got a bit darker skin, like that lah. Which one indicate loose and which one indicate gain? Okay, this one. Okay, this one. If you can see here, all right. This one, the one that I dotted here it is indicate as gaining of the electrons lah. Gaining of the electron, which means magnesium will lose the electron. Okay, magnesium will lose the electron. Just like what I said just now. Okay, electron transfer and you have the correct direction, which means magnesium atoms will lose 2 electrons. Okay, and each of the chlorine atom will gains an electron, which means I have 2 chlorine atoms here lah. Okay, 2 chlorine atoms here. Each of the chlorine atom will gains an electron. Okay, yes, correct. Quotient, yes, correct. So we'll have 2 chlorine atoms, which means on one side and another side. Okay, like that one lah. Okay, much magnesium has dotted mass magnesium has dotted. Not necessarily, just you can be vice versa lah. Okay, not necessarily. It just want to differentiate between which one indicates loose or gain of electron, so it won't make you confused. Am I answering your question, Jing Hao? Is that clear? So okay, yes, you can. It doesn't matter as long as you don't really confuse yourself. If you got confused yourself, it might affect your diagram. All right. Okay. So I will continue in the next one, but I don't. I believe that we don't have much time to cover all of the questions. But don't worry about that. I just prepared all of the questions because I think that it might be possible for me to cover all of it. But I think that if I cover all of it, you guys don't really have um the passionate to join my class. Am I right? Okay, so don't worry about that. I'll cover all of this in my class actually. This is very simple questions. Okay, so if you want to do question paper 2 set 1 and other of the question, you have to join my class. Please join my class lah. Okay, if you guys want to know more about it, you can join my class so that I'll give you a lot more exercises. Yes, of course, my class you will have a lot more exercises to do together. I will give you just a little bit homework, okay, for you to do it, and we'll discuss in class. In case you don't really have much time to finish your exercises, it's okay. Just attend the class and we will discuss it together. Okay. So in order for you to master the chemistry concept and also ace your exams lah. All right. So far, how do you feel? Is that like helping you to understand what kind of the tricks and what kind of the techniques. Before I continue with the next one, that is tips and tricks that I want to share with you guys. Okay. So what is the tips and tricks in the IGCSE Cambridge Chemistry webinar today? Okay. This is the one that I want to share with all of you guys so that you will have a rough understanding, roughly understanding on what kind of questions that you must focus, and you must be one of the students that might tackle the similarity and differences between the questions. It might be trick you and it might not trick you. Okay, why I say like that? I will explain to you guys after this. Okay, so where okay, let me take a picture for a while. Okay, all right. Okay, this one is all right. Okay, so tips and trick for IGCSE Chemistry webinar. So first one, you need to understand the syllabus thoroughly. Okay, you need to go through, make sure you understand each of the topic in the syllabus lah. Of course, you need to understand. Like question said that, sir, it's not one chlorine, it is a two chlorine atom. Okay, yes, I forgot to mention about that just now. Thank you for correcting me. So you need to use it as a checklist to ensure you have covered all of the areas. Am I right, Koshin? Am I right? That you need to understand each of the topics so that you can have, kind of idea to answer it. Am I right, Jonas? Am I right, Gaura, Owen, and others of the friends? Okay. If you understand, please give a thumbs up, okay? And what kind of the tricks that you need to know? You need to divide the syllabus into a smaller sections. This one, I will teach you guys in class. How do you want to divide into a smaller sections? And how do you want to focus on mastering on one section at a time? So that's why it is important to, frequently attend the class, okay? And second one, you need to familiarize yourself with the exam format. Okay, in my classes, usually I will give you review the past papers to get a sense on how the questions are structured. Okay, because some of the students, we don't know what is the structured questions. And the trick here is you need to practice under time conditions to mimic the exam environment. Yes, of course, in my class also I will give you an exam. Okay, give you a test so that you it will mimic the exam environment, so that you practice it need to be practical lah. For example, if you want to open the water bottle, can, okay, if you want to open this, you don't practice, you don't know how to open it. Maybe down here, maybe you can just bite it. Am I right? Okay, so you need to practice, yourself. You need to be practical. Okay, not just theoretical. Okay, so you need to master commonly what is the tested concept. For example, like atomic structure, you need to be clear in on the concept of such as protons, neutrons, electrons, and also isotopes. Okay, and also isotopes. All right. Okay, and ions. Okay, these kind of four terms that you need to remember lah. Okay, so what is the periodic table trends that you need to master to give you to give you confidence to like knowing the questions and so on lah. Okay, so for atomic structure, you need to be clear on those concepts: protons, neutrons, electrons, isotopes, and ions. And for predictable trends, you need to understand the trends like atomic radius. How do you want to know? How do you want to read the atomic radius? How do you want to know the electronegativity? Going down to the periodic table, going downwards, going upwards, what it will be, and what will be the reactivity of the elements? How the reactivity will affect the elements itself? How the reactivity can affect the experiment? Okay, which one is the more electronegative? Which one is the least electronegative? Which one is the most reactive? which one is the least reactive according to the electronegativity. All right. So the bonding is one thing that you need to remember. You need to review the types of the bonding, whether it is ionic, whether it is covalent, whether it is a metallic. So of course, you need to understand what kind of substances and what kind of bonds that will be formed between the bonding itself. All right. Okay. Other than that, you can use mark. All right. You can use the mark scheme. I will provide you guys the mark scheme too after the session. I mean, like after my class session, I usually will marking together with a student so that the student will know what part of the questions that might be wrong or might be incorrect. Okay, how do you want to correct it? Okay, I will guide you guys, not just giving the marking scheme, but I will give you guys the way how to like analyze the marking scheme. Okay, because most of the students don't know how to analyze the markings as marking scheme. They don't know how to analyze, and they don't know how to compare the marking scheme with their answers. So that's the problem. So you need to familiarize yourself with the marking scheme for each of the question in order for you to understand what examiners, what are we as examiners aspect. Yes, of course, you need to understand what is in the examiner's mind so that you will crack the concept. For example, like you have girlfriend or boyfriend, right? Okay, you have to know what she likes, what she loves. Am I right? What she want to do. She love to wear pretty dress. She love to go to salon. She love go to spa. Or maybe the boyfriend, she love the handsome look. She love to grow beard. Maybe I should buy the razor for him. Am I right? Okay, you need to know the trick too. Okay, in order to succeed in your love relationship. Same like the questions lah. Okay, you need to practice marking your answers. You yourself need to practice marking your answer. I'll be the one who teach you how to mark your answers using the official marking schemes lah to identify the gaps in your knowledge. Okay, because I'm here to help to boost your knowledge. All right. So what is the key techniques for calculation questions? This is the important part. You need to learn the formula needed for calculation. For example, like moles. How do you want to calculate moles? How do you want to calculate molar mass? How do you want to calculate the concentration and etc. etc. Okay. So what is the trick here? The tricks for the calculation questions is it is most of the practical questions. It is involving empirical formulas. Okay, molar ratios and also reacting masses. So most of the students don't know how to do the empirical formula. When I say, okay, Sharvin, please do empirical formula. Teacher, I forgot lah to do what is empirical formula? How do you want to know what is empirical formulas and so on? Okay, if you want to know, Jonas, what is empirical formula, please get into my class because this is the long way for you to, like understand the step by step. I will explain to you step by step. Okay, because we are running out of time. I'm afraid that we might ending the session, like suddenly. Okay, so the six tips and tricks that I want to give you is you need to practice explaining concepts clearly, like what Koshin do just now and what our friends do just now, like Jonas do, like Gohan do, but you need to explain the concept clearly. Okay, for example, like the one that our friend did just now. Chemistry exams often require detailed explanations, not just only one word's answer. Seems like biology. It seems like biology, right? Okay, you need to go detail about it and in a point form lah. Okay, and what is the trick? You need to practice writing concisely with the explanation for the chemical reactions, bonding, and also the predict trends. Practice writing concise explanations. Okay, that is the trick for it. Okay, so don't forget to memorize the key definitions and equations, which means the certain definitions like oxidation, how does reduction occur, what is endothermic, what is exothermic, often appear in exams. You need to consider yourself, this is the benchmark that I need to know. I need to, like have a very great understanding about it lah, because that is very basic. So you can use flashcard in order for you to understand what is oxidation. You can use mnemonic devices to help you memorize all of the terms. What is oxidation? What is reduction? All read. Okay, all read. The mnemonics I'll give you for oxidation and reduction is all read. Okay, oxidation. It will be loses electron, while reduction, it will gaining or loses electron, gaining electron. Okay, gaining electron. All read. Okay, all read is the mnemonics of it. All right. So another one is time management in the exam lah. You need to allocate time per question based on the marks. For example, like 6 marks. How many times do you think that you need to, going through the mark? Maybe if 6 mark, you can go around 4 minutes and a half. Okay, like that. I will practice that lah, and leave more time for higher marks question. For example, like the question have 15 marks for essay part. For example, like it have 10 marks and above. For example lah, right? For instance, you can leave it at the end of the session. Just if you want to proceed with the question, make sure that you know what is the point, and you just need to write through, write directly, not just take some time to think a bit, and like you don't really confidence with yourself to answer the higher mark questions. If you don't really confident, please leave it first. Okay, leave it first. Do the questions that have a shorter marks. Okay, it will help you to prevent you from losing marks. Okay, if you are stuck, what will happen? Move on. If you are break up with your girlfriend or boyfriend, just move on. Okay, don't stick with them. Move on. Okay, they don't really important in our life. Move on. Please move on. Okay, and return to the question later. To avoid wasting time. So you don't return to your ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend. No, no, no. Say no to them. Okay, please return to your life. Okay, get a life like that lah. Keep pay attention to common words. Okay, what is the tip? Look out for key common words like explain. Just now I said that describe. Okay, you need to describe, calculate, compare. Okay, you need to tailor your answer lah based on this word. For example, like explain, it requires more detail than state. Just now I already explained, right? Okay, last one. Okay, last one before we end our session. Okay, review practical questions thoroughly. Okay, thoroughly lah. Okay, you need to review practical question more, and more. Okay, that's what I'm doing in my classes. All right. We will have a frequent classes, and we'll do it very frequent lah. Okay, so be familiar with practical experiments. Of course, I will like giving you what we call that giving you an exposure to the practical experiments. Okay, and apparatus used in chemistry like titration, distillation, what kind of process, what kind of the result, what are the outcome reports, okay, from the onset of it. Okay, so what is the traits? You need to practice sketching diagram. This is to ensure to analyze or to assess your psychomotor skills. Yes, sketching diagrams is for your psychomotor skills. If you can sketching diagrams correctly and very good in a correct direction, in a correct way, of course you can be the excellent one. Okay, explain each steps in the experiment. Go over the common errors. Why? Because you need to avoid any common mistakes like misreading any units. No, say no to misreading any units, or incorrect rounding of decimal places. This is no. Decimal places and significant figures is a different terms. Okay, you need to understand about it. Okay, and double checks your answers in calculation based questions, and also ensure that all units are correct. This is very important to double check regularly. Okay, after you finish answering all of the exam questions. Last but not least, okay, stay calm and be confident. Even you answer it wrongly, never mind. Go to the question back after you finish all of the questions, and please stick with your answer. If you don't really feel good to change your answer, don't repeatedly change your answer. It might lose many marks. Trust me. I already make some sort of, like trial and error there. Okay, it might fail you. That is the worst thing to hear about that. No, no, no. Okay, so what is the tip? Exam anxiety can negatively affect performance. Am I right? Don't be anxiety. Don't get too curious. Okay, or too anxious. No, focus on breathing. Breathe and relax techniques to answer all of the questions. It might look like, oh my God, this is very difficult. Okay, what is empirical formula? I don't remember. Teacher, I don't remember. What is empirical formula? I don't remember. Please. No, you don't have to do that. You just have to, if you don't really remember, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't make yourself like the silly person. If you don't really know how to talk, don't talk. Don't talk much. Okay. So what is the trick? Practice mindfulness or quick breathing exercises before the exam and stay composed. Okay, that's all from me. And also, I will say that good luck on your exam soon and give your best shot. Okay? I am pretty confident that you can make it, and my best wishes are with you guys. Okay. And please, guys, if you want to know more about it, please join my classes with Therapy Firas. Okay, you can just you can just pick anytime I am available, any of the time, depending on my schedule. Okay, and we'll meet you guys soon if you are registered with my classes. Okay, don't forget about it. Okay, I'll pass my session to Malinda. Is Malinda here?
Yeah, Rifki, thank you very much for sharing your knowledge and also giving out all the tips. And I know that you have worked really hard to make this webinar a successful one. And also, thank you very much for attending Owen, Koshin, Jonas, Gaura, Ahmad. I think there were more people than this, but some of them have left. That's fine. So I have shared a feedback form as well. So please take a couple of minutes to fill that feedback as well, so we can actually improve these webinars next time. And also in the coming weeks, we have similar webinars for physics and mathematics. So you can register for them in the same manner that you have done for this one. So the feedback for me is in the chat section. Thank you very much for everyone and have a nice weekend.